The CCC is a qualifying race for the Ultra Trail World Tour. The Ultra Trail World Tour gives you the opportunity to get a world ranking. So there are 3 races. There's the UTMB, the TDS, and now the CCC. These races all allow the runners to get a world ranking. Oh yeah. So we're in the mountains, so the signal is, it is what it is. The banner is gone. Ready for the countdown.
We have the leads at the front. These are the runners you're going to see the whole race long. Look at their shirts. Get comfortable with them.
Unlike the start of the TDS that went down the high street, I'm wondering, we normally don't go down the high street with this race, right, Randy? We go down around,
Yep.
So we get the runners right rather than runners left as they leave the starting gate. So the race is fantastic in terms of striking an emotional balance between all of the fans, the runners, but also getting the music, kind of setting the tone for today. This is where the runners are going to come straight towards these guys. La 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 la. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, vai ragazzi!
And they're off for the 2018
Yeehaw!
CCC.
Charge!
Leaving Courmayeur, Italy for a venture of a lifetime here for most of these people. Just
go, go, go!
Have fun. Every one of these runners is prepared. They have practiced for this race. There are qualifying races just to get into this race that you have to do in your wherever you live or wherever you travel to. And so it's just something that the race organization wants as many people as possible to finish.
Yeah, so Randy, a big shout out to Carla Valladares. Carla would normally be down at the start-finish line doing the translations. Carla can't be with us today, but she says she's watching on UTMB TV Live, and she said it's so good, and she definitely wishes she was here.
Carla, we miss you.
See you next year. See you next year. So in terms of the CCC, the first checkpoint, so these guys are going to be, once they get going, there's going to be a huge, they go straight into a big climb. They're going to be climbing all the way up to Tête de la Tronche. So their first climb is actually 1,435 meters of climbing. So yeah, so this is a big climb. So we will be seeing the first runners up there in about an hour and 10 minutes. We've got, oh yeah, they're coming back down the high street now, and then they're going to hit the church, and then they're going to turn right and begin the climb. So this is, you also, for those of you who've hiked the trail here, you'll see the yellow and black diamond of the TMB, the Tour de Mont Blanc. So the guys coming back down the high street of Courmayeur, and then begins the climb, and then the steep ascent there. So they're going to head up to the Tête de la Tronche that sits above the Refugio at Bertone. So yeah, so we're going to be with them all the way now as they move along here. And then we're going to be jumping straight back to the start for the second wave and then the third wave. So you can see our helicopter. So we've got the heli this morning. So we're going to have tremendous footage for you. So stay tuned. So there you go, the second wave, and I think, Randy, it's every 10 minutes, right?
Every 10 minutes there should be another wave. The last wave will leave at 30 minutes after, 3 waves. Maybe that's a 15-minute spread, actually. We'll have to just wait and see.
Okay, well, we'll work it out as we're following the lead runners as they continue up here. So the church is about to appear on their right-hand side. They're going to turn just in front of that.
Great showing of support here.
Fantastic crowd. There we go. As they begin, it's a false flat through this section.
This is uphill, Keith. They're definitely running uphill right here into the streets.
It is.
It's beautiful through town, but as soon as you head up, you're on the route of the Tour de Mont Blanc.
Yeah,
the famous hiking trail around the Mont Blanc Massif.
Yep, no running poles this morning for these guys. They're all tucked away in their backpacks. They're going to save those for later in the race. It's all about speed right now and just holding position so early in the race.
So here you're getting an image just as if you were in the race yourself. You're just running along with these front runners. This is what you get to see.
Yeah.
And this is what is just fabulous about the new technology this year, to be able to show you at home, everywhere around the world, this race. That is part of the ingenuity of the Ultra Trail de Mont Blanc. They are showing people how to do trail running like never before.
Yeah, there's kind of so this is our camera guy on the electric bike, or just on the bike. I think we'll let's assume he's pedaling and not using the motor. So doing his best to keep up with these. Fantastic footage. Yep. And we're back at the start here. So yeah, it's a 50-minute wave. The second wave is 5 minutes away from starting.
There on the right there, we had a runner wearing the Hoka One kit, top to bottom, with the shirt, the jacket, the hat, and the compression socks. For those of you who haven't raced these races before, compression socks are something to watch for. Some of the runners enjoy them. Some of the runners feel they get a benefit from them. Others choose not to use them. It's a matter of personal style.
Yeah, Compressport, one of the partners of the UTMB.
Yes, Compressport sells a variety of different compression clothing, both all the way from head to toe. Socks, calf socks, shorts, and tops. So there's just different benefits of that kind of use of that kind of clothing.
So yeah, the guys, it's a gentle incline, a false flat. These guys are running, so it's definitely not steep, but these guys are just kind of getting it out there, shaking it out. It's a good time to just see is everything does everything feel good? Backpack, kind of no rubbing. The body's feeling good, so it's just kind of just moving it out right now, kind of getting your body into kind of long distance mode for the rest of today. So yeah, they're going to be keep going up now. They're going to cross the river, and then they're at the bottom of the trail. So
Courmayeur, Italy is known for its beautiful architecture, as you can see on virtually every street. These combination of wood and stone buildings, slate roofs. It's just a really nice place. And many small, narrow streets like we saw in the High Street, as well as some absolutely historical places. The one thing the Italians know how to do well is rock. And you see this beautiful hard rock, the granite from the mountain is masterfully put into all parts of the landscape.
Okay, so the field is definitely stretched out here early on. That looks like Pau Capel. We just passed there, so Pau is in second, Then we have a leader out front. So we're going to be jumping off the coverage for a second. There's some local interviews, and then we'll be back for some more live coverage of CCC 2018.